And I
Yeah.
think as humans, we're so accustomed to like getting comfortable, like in the like you were saying earlier, like sometimes I stay at my job for like 8 years, 10 years. Why? Some people stay, very few people stay because they're actually being challenged, they actually love it.
Yeah.
Most people stay because they're comfy, cozy, and like think about what are some of the biggest stressors in life? Moving from one home to the next, speaking in public, right? Job search. So it's like the idea of getting out of our comfort zone is can be so scary, but this is so cliche, but I think it's so true. It's like the more you step outside of your comfort zone, the more you realize like who you really are, what you're really made of, what's really meaningful to you and what's not. And that's usually where the magic happens, right? So it's like I think if we were to like summarize for any job seeker at any stage of their career, it's like just don't let yourself get too comfortable, and make sure you're doing things that challenge you and allow you to grow. And if the second you don't have growth is the second you should start making plans to like leave, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think it enriches the quality of your life too, because comfort zones are usually where, where dreams go to die, but also where you're just not enjoying your life, right? Like that's where all that, stuck energy, toxicity, entitlement, or even feeling like left out, or all the negative energies, like just that's where they harbor because you're not challenging yourself, you're not moving in the right direction, you're just stuck, you're just like allowing inertia to do the work. I've worked with people who are at that stage where they were let go and things like that and never did anything when they were in the companies. And I always noticed this pattern of really poor mental health, very poor like
Hmm.
self-management skills, and very they're not prepared for the real world. And I'm like, but you're the only one to be blamed, not that there's anyone to be blamed, but like y- now you know better, so you should do better, you know. But yeah, I
Hmm.
always see that there's a like really low sort of happiness quotient for people who were in those so-called comfort zone. Nobody comes to me and says, "Oh my God, I loved the last 10 years."
I
Everyone's
know.
like,
I
"I was
know.
stuck for so many years."
I feel you on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I tell people all the time, no one comes to me, they're like, "Hey, I love my career. Can you help me?" It's like that's never almost never the case, right?
yeah.